Hi, welcome to Energy Medicine for Healthy Living. I'm Dr. Melanie of Well Within Natural Medicine, and today's Energy Medicine Quick Tip is a topic that's really personal and intimate. It's constipation. That's something that every one of us have dealt with, I'm sure, at some point in time in our lives. And constipation is when there's too much heat in the digestive system. The bowels aren't moving and they're not eliminating. And when that happens, we can have all sorts of health issues, and sometimes we don't even realize that it's related to constipation. We can have bloating, we can have gas, pain, discomfort, pain in other parts of the body. We can have headaches. There's a gut to brain axis. So as the gut starts to have difficulties, then we're compromising the brain and the nervous system in the body. So there are lots of trickle down issues, and it's really important that we keep the bowels moving on a daily basis. One of the underlying issues can be that we're not hydrated enough. It's important that we're drinking good, healthy, filtered water, quality water every day. Take your body weight and divide your body weight in half, and that's the amount of ounces of just good quality water. Well, if we're drinking fluids and not enough water, and by fluids I mean if we're drinking caffeinated beverages like a coffee or tea, if we're drinking sodas, those are all very heat producing in the body. So they're going to at some point begin to create constipation. We're going to have too much heat. Alcohol also does the same thing. It's very heat producing in the body. So looking at lessening and eliminating those kinds of beverages and increasing your water intake can be enough to just really create healthy bowels. Looking at your dietary intake, are you eating a nice mix of fruits and vegetables? And that can make a difference in, if we're just eating a diet that's high in processed foods, packaged foods, microwave foods, we're not going to get as much nutrients from those, and we're going to have difficulty really eliminating and moving our bowels out. So in Oriental medicine, the bowels, large intestine, also govern the skin. The skin is our largest organ of elimination. So when things are backed up here, things will start to erupt. We'll get rashes, irritations, any place on the skin, it can start to happen. So that's another sign to be on the lookout for. So let's talk about some easy energy medicine techniques to help move the bowels. Large intestine 4 is the source point. It's in the webbing between the thumb and the index finger in the hollow space. It's one of the most commonly needled acupuncture points. It's used for lots of different things, and it's helpful also for relieving headaches. But if you go in and begin to massage it with a little pressure, if there's tenderness or pain there, then that means the energy is stuck, and we definitely need to give it some time. We need to work it a few minutes, 2, 3, 5 minutes, depending on how stuck it is. We want to work both sides. So come to the other side, applying a little pressure in that hollow space of large intestine 4. And you can do it anytime through the day. You can do it while you're sitting on the toilet if you're having difficulty moving the bowels. Great time to do it as well. So large intestine 4, source point. Let's talk about the valves. We have ileocecal valve on the right, and we have a Houston valve on the left. Now these valves are there to help move the bowels through from the small intestine to the large intestine on this side of the body, and from the large intestine to the rectum on the left side of the body. You see, from here, the large intestine has the ascending colon, so it needs to come up, it needs to go across the transverse colon, and down the descending colon to come over to the left side for full elimination. So if we take our hands, the palm of our hands, and put it on the hip bones, fingertips slightly rotated inside, a little pressure here and massage as you pull up 2-3 inches, and repeat that a few times. And then come back with the thumb and gently massage that down. Now you can do that several times throughout the day. You can just do it as a daily maintenance to prevent constipation and keep the bowels moving easily and effortlessly. It will also move lymph in the body. So when things are just stuck, lymph isn't moving, then this is a great easy go-to. So another one are working with the large intestine neurolymphatics. The neurolymphatics are on the side of the leg between the hip and the knee. I'm going to massage with a little pressure, moving in a downward direction for constipation. Now, it's not our topic for today, but if diarrhea is what you're dealing with, you actually would massage from the knee to the hip up. Constipation down to move and eliminate the waste out. Diarrhea up because things are moving out too easily. And we want to do that on both sides. It's like the side seam of your slacks, massaging with some pressure, working down the legs all the way down to the knees. Repeat that a few times. And if you find a tender spot, that's when you want to stay with for just a few more minutes. And you know what? You can do that sitting on the toilet as well. That's a great time to do it, to try to ease things and move things along. I hope you find these exercises to be really helpful and supportive for you. And I hope you take a look at making sure that you're having really good, healthy daily bowel movements to support your overall health and wellness. Thanks for joining me, and be well within.